Hey guys, I hope you're having a nice Friday so far. So the video topic I have for today is persistence. This was recommended to me by some followers of mine. And that's actually a really good topic because I know from personal experience that staying persistent at something, especially when it's not giving you the results you want, and especially if you're not good at it, is really difficult. But I have a little story for you that I hope will give you some insight onto how important persevering really is. So, I am absolutely horrible at algebra, okay? I cannot do any algebra on my own, and that's a little embarrassing, but thankfully I have lots of other skills, but algebra is not one of them, okay? Math is just not my strong suit. Basic math is fine, but anything beyond that is a little, well, it's not a little tricky, it's very tricky, it's really hard for me. So, I had to take those certain college courses I was required to take to get into a certain class, and at this point I had changed my major 5 times like everyone else does, and to get into this one certain class you had to have a certain amount of maths. So the first one that I took was ridiculous. I forgot what it was, but it was algebra anyway, and I could not do it to save my life, okay? And so, eventually, I just sort of started to notice that my grades were really awful, okay? But everything else was okay, I got fairly good grades. And then when it came to math and algebra classes, I just bombed. I failed every single test and every single assignment they gave me. And again, that's really embarrassing to say. But eventually, I realized that I can't do this on my own. It's just too much. I cannot do it. I'm gonna have to try something else because obviously my current method isn't working. So I had to pay for tutors like every week, even twice a week. I'd have to have a tutor, and I would have to even work out the problems in a different method than I was being taught. Well, I kept doing that until I squeaked by, until I barely passed the class, And, I was so relieved to know that I was not going to have to take that again. But, another really interesting point of this is that I didn't just give up even though I hated it, and it was really hard, and, it took me ages to even begin to grasp this, okay? So it was not like I just needed to be taught differently. It was really hard. But I kept doing it. I found different ways to get around some problems, and eventually I did it. I won't go back into that again, but I did do it, and if I had to do it again, I could probably do it. But, even if it's hard, it's not really getting you any results, then try going at it from a different angle. Try looking at it differently, and then try different things. And if you've already done that, keep doing it. And most of all, if you're not getting results on your own, no one really does a whole lot of this stuff by themselves, then I suggest, especially where business is concerned, pay for coaching, mentoring, copy other people, learn from other people. You can't do everything by yourself, obviously. So that's what I would do. I would pay for coaching, mentoring, go to events, anything that's going to help you learn differently and to do different things, and just keep at it, stay consistent, and you'll eventually get there. Now, not everything is going to be easy. Some things are going to be a lot easier than others, but that's, like I said, really, really where learning from other people comes in, and riding on someone else's shoulders. So that's my advice for you. I hope it's helpful. Again, if you've forgotten, I'm offering coaching. If you'd like to work with me personally, I can do one-on-one for you. That would be great. So I hope this is helpful, and we'll speak soon.